Hi, Timothy Carlson here with more Power Ranger figure reviews for you. Back to Hasbro's Lightning Collection. Today we're looking at a figure that I didn't think was going to be out for like another month or so, but I saw some reports online that people were finding these in local Walmart stores, so I went over and was lucky enough to find one. This is the mighty Morphin Tenga Warrior. The Tenga Warriors first appeared in the 1995 Power Rangers movie where they were called Tengu Warriors. And then they appeared in the third season of the TV show, replacing the Putty Patrollers, where their name was changed to Tenga Warriors. I'm not totally sure for the reason of the change of name. I heard there might have been like a legal dispute there, but I don't know for sure. If anyone knows that for certain, maybe comment down below and let me know. So we'll unbox this figure, take a look at him, and I'll share my feedback. Nice close-up of the figure there. Side of the box. Other side with the art that kind of switches between the two sides. Top of the box, bottom of the box with all our obligatory copyright info and so forth. And inside the box, on the backing lightning card, we have some of the wing pieces fitting there because they wouldn't fit on the regular piece of plastic. So, here he is on the card with all his accessories and so forth. And then, of course, those bigger wing pieces, those are, like you saw, they were tied to the backing card. There's not really a place to fit those on the plastic sheet there. So I've just been putting them in there behind the plastic card that holds the figure. Like you get this is the set of bigger pieces that goes in there. And we'll take out everything else as well. There's two sets of 4 wing pieces. There's smaller ones, and then there's bigger ones. I just showed you the bigger ones. So you might want to try out both of those and just kind of see what works for you, what you prefer on your Tenga Warrior. And then right here we have the smaller wing pieces. One thing you'll notice right away, it's a pretty big figure, and it's got more accessories than a lot of other figures in this series have. Also comes with a purple egg. I haven't watched the show, at least not this part of it, in a long time. I'm trying to remember if these things hatch from eggs in the TV series. I remember in the movie they're formed out of Ivan Ooze's snot, of all things, but I am trying to remember if they hatch from eggs in the movie, and I'm going to kick myself after this video for not remembering. There's also a energy piece. These are common to the Lightning Collection. Not really totally sure like where that's supposed to go on the figure. Maybe just like when he's doing a punch. Like you notice on the back of the box, you got the picture of the figure. Doesn't really show the egg accessory or the energy accessory we just looked at. And then like most Lightning Collection figures as well, this one has interchangeable hands. So pull those out next. Yeah, interchangeable fist hands. He has the slightly open hands by default. And last but certainly not least, we'll take our figure off. There we go. Now I'm going to show off the figure without the wings before I put those on, just to give you an idea of like the build of the figure and the points of articulation. And one thing you'll notice right away, this is quite a bit bigger than the Rangers figures are. And lots of detail on this. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. A lot of the portions have this sort of like shiny greenish look to them. And then you got the purplish look for, I guess you'd call that like armor. The head can move up and down and swivels left and right. It's got this little main piece that shifts a little. And one thing I kind of like, you can actually open the mouth. Gives them a little more personality. That's pretty cool. You got ball joint arms here. And the arms rotate just past the shoulder. Again, commonplace for the Lightning Collection. Elbow articulation. Kind of hard to get these elbows to articulate, but again, new figure, so it might take a little while to break him in. Then the torso swivels a little left and right, and up and down, back and forth. Ball joint legs. And then the knees are articulated as well. And then he's got these, you know, bird-looking feet, and got the usual holes on the bottom. I guess if they ever decide to make any play sets or anything like that. And then these move up and down. And then they can also swivel slightly. The legs also rotate like just below the groin area, so a little more articulation there as well. Why don't we try out those wings? Actually, first I'll switch the hands so we have his fists on there instead. Okay, now he's got two fists. And while we're doing this, I'll put this energy attack piece on him. So it looks like he's throwing like a super powered energy punch at the Rangers there. And he's got the egg as well. There's not really a way for him to grip that. I'll put back on one of the open hands and just we'll have him hold that. Yeah, right there we got him holding the egg. He can't really grip it, so he can drop it pretty easily, which is kind of a shame. Now, since it's a Tenga Warrior, we got to try out his wings, so let's put those on. Now, each one of the wings, the piece will say L or R, depending on where it goes. We'll do the small pieces first, so this one says R, so it's going to go on his right side. The smaller pieces of the sets are the ones that go higher up, and this is... which one is the right wing piece? So it's going to be this one. Then those fit into those little holes there. Then same deal on this side. You can kind of see based on the little grooves in here, like what wing is going to go where. I mean, they didn't include any instructions with this figure, so I kind of had to use trial and error to figure out exactly what you were supposed to do. So here he is with all the smaller wing pieces attached. Pretty impressive looking figure. And I'll open his mouth again just because I can. There we go. So we'll take these out now and we will put in the bigger wing pieces. The ones that, you know, actually look like the guy could fly. Okay, this piece here is R, so that's going to go on the right side. Then where's the big R piece? There we go. You can see the holes there where these pieces go in. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now we've got his bigger wings attached. You know, this guy looks like he can actually fly now. And with those ball joint arms and all the points of articulation, it's a very impressive looking figure. I mean, this figure is actually much better than I expected a figure of a foot soldier character to be, like a Tenga Warrior. I mean, I still got to get the figures that exist of the Putty Patrollers, too, and see how those stack up. And I've heard they're supposed to be making a 2-pack of the Cogs, the foot soldiers from Power Rangers Zeo, so I'll certainly review that when I get it. But overall, aside from the figure being kind of hard to get to stand up, and there's not really a good way to get him to carry the egg, I've got to say I'm really impressed with this figure. And I do hope that when the Lightning Collection puts out more, you know, villains, especially like little foot soldier characters like this, all of them get as good of treatment as the Tenga Warrior. Are you collecting Power Rangers Lightning Collection figures from Hasbro? Have you gotten the new Tenga Warrior figure yet? If you found one, comment down below and let me know what you think. Also remember to subscribe to my channel because I'm always posting new videos, and give this video a like if you found it helpful or interesting. I'm Taylor T. Carlson, and I will see you next time.